What Horizon was for me, this is for Loco.
Yep. If only I wasn't a completionist, this wouldn't have been a slog. I like it that it looks like Bomberman has a little problem finding like good parking space here. I'm gonna go around, Pommy. Don't if you see anything open up.
Back it up, back it up.
It's all water! I hate you, Pommy. No shit, Pommy. Of course it's an ocean world. Anyway, the warning here is weird because this game doesn't actually have that many pits in this world. You can't really fall into deep water even if you speed up. There's no ice physics either. So it doesn't really matter if you pick up a bunch of speed ups or not. So I don't get why they decided to do that other than, I guess, remind you, hey, water bad. Just in case you forgot. Water bad. But there's gonna be some things that are gonna happen for the rest of the stage, and you're gonna ask me, maybe they forgot to remind you that water bad. But no. No, I don't believe they did. Enjoy. Anyway, here's some frogs. I don't know why they hate us, but why not?
Frogs are just racist assholes.
They just like us because they wanted to be the mascot character.
Yeah, I've been wondering, like, do you think that all the animals we fought, like, the non-BHB soldier-looking things that we've been blowing the heck up, are also employed by the BHB? Because they show up in the alarm rooms. I mean, the genies, the griffin ladies, sphinxes? I called them harpies that last time, but now that I think about it, they weren't really harpies, they were half cat, weren't they?
Yeah, kind of.
Are they a part of the army? Are they the army's pets? Are they the equivalent of Call of Duty dogs? I don't get it. Anyway, those pillars are indestructible, so... Conspicuous button. Conspicuous holes, I guess? Glass panel? We could have actually just blown up one of them, and they would both blow up.
Yes.
Goodbye, Pommy.
Drown him! Drown him!
Anyway, yeah, Pommy doesn't drown. Pommy can swim, apparently.
No.
Or, I mean, even if he couldn't, I guess it's shallow enough? I don't know. Pommy just teleports back to us. Pommy doesn't have a health bar. Player 2 is immortal. Much more so than Bomberman.
So this is an ocean planet. Who built this?
The Atlanteans.
You're gonna see that there's actually like an underground city, so presumably maybe this isn't an ocean planet. Like maybe this is just a planet that suffered global warming. Ah, warning from the future. Bomberman being topical. Al Gore's Bomberman. But that's pretty much it. I've got no other theories actually. Anyway, these guys are annoying, but as you can see, if you touch them with the vulnerability flames, you can just drop a bomb inside of them, and because they're pincushiony, they will immediately pop your bombs, even though that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, here's another reminder.
I love that. Look how pretty the water is. Let's go for a swim. Priorities, Pommy. Priorities.
Okay, Pommy picks him up, throws.
I like that they got their mileage out of Bomberman's fist shake.
Yeah.
I thought you would only get to see that like when he's not looking at the camera, because that's the first 2 times we see it. Like he does the fist shake as Afterthought, he does the fist shake at Pommy, and both of the times he's facing away. So I thought, okay, maybe they didn't do like a character portrait or like his face isn't angry. But no, they did. So they're getting their mileage worth. And I don't know if you can hear it when you're watching the video because we're talking over it. But he actually has an attached sound effect. He actually audibly shakes. Bomberman shakes hard enough that he will actively make a clackety noise when he's shaking his fist. So that's fun.
So Bomberman is actually a rage-filled little man.
Well, I mean, if you were blowing up everything and everything wanted to blow you up in return, I mean, I'd be a little on edge as well.
Yeah.
I would also be angry if my animal companion that I happened to accidentally adopt was constantly belittling me for not being able to swim, when it itself cannot swim. It's just being a dick to me.
Yeah, Pommy's a dick.
Hands you a glass of water. Oh, I forgot you can't swim.
Seriously, I'm going to laugh every time he gets blown up.
You didn't see it because Thorn cut off some backtracking there, but even though you fell... Okay, that was just mean of the game. Even though you fell into a place that has no ladder or no staircase or no way for you to naturally get up, when you leave that room, it will actually just deposit you on the second floor. So don't worry about dropping down into that pool.
Huh.
Yep. Anyway, as you can see, even though I was killing that enemy, that potted octopus thing, it decided to fully heal because of a cutscene. Cutscenes hate Bomberman as well. Oh well. Now it's dead. And the money's gone. I hate that.
It is nice that the bomb blasts seem to stack, even though they were right next to each other.
Yeah, they do. Apparently each individual flame sprite actually damages the enemies. So if you get an enemy up against a wall and you've got fire level 3, you will almost certainly kill the enemy if it could be killed by, a couple of bombs. It's interesting that way, but it's also very hard to manipulate that way. Why would you do that when you could just pump up a bomb once you can pick them up? Like, it's helpful until you find a glove. And this stage's first glove is right here, on top of this outer edge of a wall. So don't fall, I guess. I don't know what to say about that.
I can tell you with full confidence, I fell a lot.
Anyway, bombs don't activate those switches, which is weird. Because we're gonna see a switch later on that you actually have to put something on. Because otherwise you can't press both switches at the same time. And a bomb will work for those, even though it looks exactly the same as this one. Anyway, there's the sunken city I was talking about. And here's another reminder. You can't go get it because you can't swim. What a shame. If we'd be billionaires, if only... Mommy, I don't think we can even carry $1 billion. Do you see the numbers down there? It can go up to tens of thousands, but it can't go up to 100,000. We can't be billionaires, Pommy. Why do you torture me so?
For that matter, I just noticed they have a sound effect for Bomberman tapping his foot in annoyance.
Yeah, they do. It doesn't play all the time for some reason, but they do. It'll do the spongy one.
Do we ever get past level 3?
No. Level 3 is as high as we can go, and the most we can do is guarantee that we can start a level at level 3 for fire and bombs. But other than that, no. We can't do that. Also, by the way, I forget to show it off, but these guys, you see how they're half mermen or something? They can't swim.
They're fish centaurs.
But they can't swim.
Well, that's okay. You managed to bounce a big bomb off of one 3 times in a row.
I did do that, but I forget to pick them up and throw them into the water to show off that they can't swim. So that's a shame.
They can probably swim. They can't breathe underwater.
That doesn't make any sense. They're half fish. They're half seahorse or something. They're half something aquatic or amphibious.
Yeah, but the half that's fish didn't involve gills.
What?
So they're half whale then.
Basically.
Oh boy.
Or dolphin.
Look, the water isn't that shallow. They're plenty tall. Even if that were the case, they should be able to survive. They just plain old can't swim. They sink. They disappear. Anyway, these are the switches that you have to place a bomb on one of them. I don't understand why, because it doesn't work for any other switch, just these two.
This game is dumb.
And you can't kick the bomb on there either. Like, you have to step on it and then place the bomb. And somehow that bomb, I guess, I don't know, inherits your gravity somehow? Your weight? I don't get it. But puzzles, I guess. That room will come back to bite me in the ass in a little bit because it has a custom part.
So we can't actually make Bomberman walk around looking like a Gundam or a racer.
Not in-game. We can do it for the multiplayer, probably.
That's just a shame. I mean, why bother giving us custom parts otherwise?
I mean, there's some items that we can get in the story mode that will give Bomberman a different appearance. So, I mean, you can look forward to that, so that's the closest thing to it. At least it has a gameplay gift to go along with it. I mean, it would be weird if Bomberman were touting a sword and everybody was like, haha, you knight, Bomberman. I mean, you don't look like one, but, oh wait, you do. Also, hey, remember that thing I was complaining about with the harpies in the last one? The bubbles for these crabs have that same effect. It will take down your fire level to 0.
Oh,
God.
Yeah, don't touch the bubbles of the crabs. Crab bubble bad. Oh, you cut off some backtracking there?
No, just you kind of dicking around.
Okay.
Speaking of which,
I don't remember it, but I guess it was there. This place is a little more difficult. As you can see, yeah, you have to get it right there.
man, I had to bullshit a throw because I kept falling into the water and dying and having to restart from the very entrance.
Oh, that sucks. No, my problem was that I had hit that bomb once with a grown bomb explosion. So I was confident I was going to hit it one of the times. But eventually I just got sick and tired and I was like, okay, I'm just going to bounce a bomb on top of this one. I hope it hits. I don't care anymore. You've broken me, game. Broken me. And that was it. And I got lucky. Anyway, this is annoying. It interrupts you to show you the effects of you destroying the statues, and it resets your position and the crab position if you didn't kill them. At least Pommy decides to have fun with that one. And I blow up Pommy as a reward.
Yes, yes, kill him. I don't care if he's invincible. Kill him.
Anyway, here I waste another invincibility just to walk into the explosion, I guess. Because, yep, invincibility's gone.
Yeah, kick Pommy into the water.
Anyway, I think the reason I was digging around there was probably because I knew that there was a way for me to go into the water. I just didn't remember how. Anyway, you close that and that activates the accelerator somehow. I don't get the logic behind that, but there's going to be another puzzle that doesn't have any logic behind it, so look forward to that.
Bomberman, second attack, folks!
People in the thread loved this game.
I don't know if you've noticed these sausage seals, but they're there.
They look like slugs.
Can't tell if they're sea lions or eels or slugs, I don't know. They act like seals. I forget what the difference is, actually. What's the difference between a sea lion and a seal, anyway?
According to Jacob, sea lions can do tricks.
Is that the only difference?
Seals evolve into dugong, so there you go.
Oh, goddamn it. Anyway, we can backtrack, and this room has a different camera angle now!
Joy!
You probably don't recognize the room anymore, but it does. And Thorn thankfully decided, yeah, that's probably enough time for Logan to tell people that it's the same room.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's something annoying in this room, remember? I told you there was a custom part? Let's try to get it! Now there's a couple of things that can happen here that are really annoying. You can accidentally enter the elevator, for example, when you're trying to get the custom part. So try not to do that, unless you look forward to the custom part. But, it's not the only difference. Seals evolve into dugongs, so there you go. Oh, goddamn it. Anyway, there's something annoying in this room that are really annoying. You can accidentally enter the elevator, for example, when you're trying to get the custom part. So try not to do that, unless you look forward you know, having to do a boss and then backtrack. Which, I mean, you're gonna have to do anyway, so I should have done that, but I didn't think of that. So, my B.
Oh.
Or you can do the bomb staircase and get the custom part early. There we go. Bomb staircase. And nope. Still get stuck. And you sped it up, thankfully, and I got stunned again, but here we go. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna, yeah, get up there, you. There we go.
That should not have been so amusing.
That took actually a lot longer. It's just because Thorn sped it up that you could not feel the length, the amount of time, the aging process slowly working over our bodies. Then then I take out my frustrations on the seamen, the horsemen, whatever they're called. Sahagin. Steal a term from Final Fantasy. Anyway, there we go. Boss time. I don't know why we're looking at the camera.
I didn't realize watching the last part. This game is interesting in that it's the only game I can think of where you fight the boss in the middle of the level.
Yeah, and it's neat like that. I guess the idea is that you get the item, and then they wanted to train you to use the item afterwards. It's good game design in that sense, it's just that I forget that that's good game design, and I mean, you cut that out as well, actually. You're gonna cut out all my digging around in the final room. But I forget to use the ice bombs in the final room the same way that I immediately decided to use the wind bombs in the other room, because it's not immediately obvious that you should use the ice bombs. Anyway, you know, Pommy. I like Behemoth, he's cool.
I love that. I love how expressive Bomberman is there too, because he's just, in one gesture, he says, I don't know why I expected anything different.
He does that for Pommy a lot, actually, so I feel like it's more like lack of pattern recognition. He shouldn't expect anything from him anymore. Anyway, Behemoth cannot be stunned in any shape, way, or form. So, yeah, this is one of the harder ones in my opinion. At least that icicle knocked me out of the way, but that's another thing. Behemoth isn't your only foe. The icicle constantly spawning above your head is also another constant reminder that, hey, maybe pay attention to where you're standing, don't stay still. I mean, that's still a good idea because the enemies all like to dash towards you and try to hit you. And I mean, it's still gonna bite me in the ass, that whole dash thing. I thought it was gonna be now, but I guess it'll be soon. But at the yeah, there we go. It still hurts him. The bomb gets exploded by his dash tackle.
It's interesting how every time you fight one of these guys, it disables your remote bombs because of their power. I feel like once you get all the elemental bombs, you'll just automatically disable your own remote control.
I'm too strong. I better weaken myself. It's the equivalent of Goku, like, putting on his armor after taking it off. It's like, I'm too strong. I better put on all my training weights again. There we go. But no, I don't think Bomberman ever does that. We know that Bomberman doesn't know mercy or fairness in his soul.
Damn right, he's a genocidal maniac.
So yeah, Behemoth dies. I mean, like I said, he's a cool guy. And I am saying that for the pun. Farewell. Anyway, so yeah, he sounds really whimpery when he dies. That's the weird thing about Behemoth. He's like an old man, and then he actually does end up sounding like an old man at the end. Sad. I would expect him to sound like gruff and cool, you know.
Goodbye, Bomberman.
It's like Zero in Mega Man X6. You fight him and he goes, "Wah!" really pathetically. It's really weird. Anyway, here's Clay Hair again. She's gonna be in a part of the level that we can't ever get to, making me immensely jealous that she can jump again. I want to jump.
And fall at a perfect 90-degree angle.
It's really strategic use of the wind bomb, there's an item like floating above that she smacks into.
It's good to see you too after 15 minutes.
Yup. We took care of Behemoth. Actually, no. Let's face it. Okay, there's probably some unseen time, some time spent in the ship with Pommy going, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet?" While the elemental or astral knights are doing their whole like, "Oh, we're evil" bit, where they're like, "I get to fight him next. No, I get to fight him next. I don't care which of you fights him. Just fight him. I hate you all. Now I'm gonna talk about my evil plan behind your back once you've teleported away."
Evil laughter, evil laughter.
So, there's probably a lot of time that we're not accounting for. Like, there's probably like an hour. An hour no see, Lilith. She gives us this exposition, and it sounds like we don't need it. I mean, she already told us, like, the Elemental Knights used to protect it. It's important. Don't lose them. Okay, see you later. And then Pommy also reacts like, we're in a sticky wicket. You said that last time, Hobbit. We're in a stickier wicket now, okay? It bears repeating.
First we were in glue, now we're in tar.
Anyway, remember how after Bale fail you could have backtracked for a custom part or two?
Mm-hmm.
That's the case here. So let's backtrack. Now you can see that the place that I was sticking around in is actually drained of water. We can go in there, and then we can go to the right, the left here, and then the right. I don't understand how this works, because the other place is supposed to be like a floor down. It just teleports us there. I don't know. Getting a heart. Yeah, I remember that these things, one of them has a heart, so getting a heart, and then going there.
So what was that item you passed up with the, what looked like a reverse question mark?
A reverse question mark.
Looked like a tile with some red slashes on it, basically. And they happen to look like a question mark backwards.
Oh, dang. I don't know. I'm not identifying it by your description at all. I mean, this is a full fire. It just levels up your fire to level 3.
It showed up sometimes after you killed an enemy.
It might be a food item. Maybe. Food item that looks like a question mark.
Well, like I said, it looks like a tile with a question mark on it.
I'm sure we'll see it again.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see it again, yeah. I'll look back at the footage and post it in the thread if I see it then. Pommy tells us something about coins thrown into the fountain. I'm gonna show that off. Does nothing. I hate him. I hate him so much. Don't throw a coin in there.
Oh, throw something besides a coin. Throw Pommy. Throw Pommy.
You are supposed to throw something besides a coin. And here I do the first thing. I'm like, okay. Wait, no. Okay, I kill those guys, and then I throw a bomb in there. After probably killing the crab.
You almost threw Pommy in there. Damn.
Pommy will fall in there, probably. Oh, no. He didn't get hit. Anyway, here's me throwing a coin in there. Watch as nothing happens. There you go. Coin's in the bottom. I regret everything. I get angry, and I decided to take it out on this octopus thing. Really sorry, octopus thing. You don't deserve this. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it does.
Yes, it does.
Not every octopus is interested in that. Just say. You break that fountain and that somehow activates that ladder. Well, how are you supposed to know that? I don't know. You aren't, really. There's no mechanism that explains that. Like, is there any other puzzle in any other game where, like, you break a fountain and that's it?
Whoa, Pommy did something awesome for once.
Wait, was that the thing that you were talking about?
Yes, that right there.
Those are sandals.
Oh, okay, and they slow you down, right?
Yeah, they're the slowdown item.
Gotcha.
I thought they showed up in previous Bomberman games.
I don't think so.
They have.
Or if they have, I just haven't seen them yet.
They might look really different. Like, as you've seen, the skates here are like green and look cool, whereas the skates in previous games are like blue and have yellowish highlights somehow. Anyway, this is the bane of my existence. There's a custom part over on the left there. This moving platform is the only place where you can put wind bombs so that you can try to get to the right side of the room or the left side of the room. As you can see shortly, actually, this is easier said than done. Since the platform is moving, you have to dodge those things, because if they touch you, you get dizzy, and because you get dizzy, you get stunned, and that stunning bounces you back, like that.
Oh!
And you fall all the way down.
It doesn't matter if you're holding a direction, by the way, you can't land on the platform safely. So what you have to do is time it correctly, do that, then you have to do this really carefully, you have to do that. And then here, you're probably gonna fall off, like I do. And then you try to salvage it, and it doesn't matter, because no, fuck you. So here I am again after Thorn cut out all that. You're welcome. Thanks, Thorn.
I'm Thorn, thanks you.
Thorks. No, that doesn't work. So, I don't remember to use ice bombs in this room for a long time, so also, again, Thorks. Thorks for cutting that out.
You know, the one thing Bomberman didn't need was reams of dialogue.
I'm okay with that because it's like, okay, it's, you know, kids are being introduced to Pommy, marketable Pommy. They need their little Navi, they need their little hints. Here's some highly trained crabs. They appear on command. They're really well trained. They actually do tricks. You'll see that this crab is like down there at the bottom. He's hopping about. He's gonna end up on a different platform. So he managed to hop his way onto a second floor where he's actually more of a nuisance. You're gonna see that I'm gonna spend a lot of time trying to kill him, but the bomb is gonna keep bouncing off, and it's gonna bounce off too far because he's on a higher platform. I hate it. I hate this crab. It's a really good crab.
I think the only time Bomberman with dialogue in it has really worked was it Bomberman Land Touch on the DS? And that worked because you're kind of opening up a small story, and you know, you get to see the different bombers' personalities.
Wasn't Dr. Ein also good? Like in Jetters or Generations? I forget which one.
Possibly.
I just remember being amused by his voice. Anyway, you're supposed to step on the switches, find out which of the force fields has weakened, and somehow infer that you're supposed to use your ice bombs on there. Besides the fact that they changed color and you got the ice bombs this stage, nothing hints that, hey, red force field means vulnerable to ice now. So, sorry? Sorry for fucking around for a long time. The Thorn cut that out for you, but at the same time, I was really frustrated here. I was like, why? I'm weakening them. I'm thinking I have to press every switch, so I run around the room trying to press every switch, but they keep unpressing. And I keep thinking, okay, I'm just not getting the timing right. Or maybe I need more skates. Do I need to leave the room and get better skates? No, it's just the ice bombs, you stupid loco.
I think that happened to me playing too. So.
You ran around thinking, I'm not quick enough. Why am I not quick enough? I hate this.
Yeah.
It happens, I guess. It would have been nice if in all that dialogue, Pommy had said, hey, maybe ice bombs are the key. Oh well. Aquanet is free. We got Aquanet's custom parts. We're not going to see them yet because here's more I'm evil time! We're all evil, actually.
This Bomberman is troublesome. Sword accidentally cuts off his belt. The timing there was weird. I wonder if she ever teleports in the middle of a laugh.
Do you think that it's not that she's laughing at what she said beforehand? It's just that teleporting really tickles. Tee-hee-hee! Ho-ho-ho!
Victory is life explodes.
Yeah, so I don't really get how this group was cohesive even before they were turned into Astral Knights. But I guess they were. I don't get how. I also don't get how our old friend, who is totally not Regulus but is actually Beelzebub,
Bullzeeb.
yeah, how he fits into any of this. Like, was he an Elemental Knight and he just ended up working for, what was the name of the villain
Altair.
from Bomberman 64? Altair? No, wasn't Altair, the White Bomber?
It was Altair. I think that was Sirius.
Oh, okay, right.
Whatever.
Okay. No, you're right. You're probably right. That sounds right.
It's in the past. We don't have to go back there.
But the past is staring us right there. Look at him. He's right there as a cameo. An important cameo.
But we know his name. We don't need to worry about their names.
I'm sorry, regular guy.
Regular bub.
Reggae pup. Reggae man. What is it about Bomberman that turns you on? I really wonder what the implication was in Japanese. Like, are you conspiring with Bomberman or something? Because I don't really get why it would matter if he's met Bomberman before or not. Unless it's supposed to be a hint that he's not an Elemental Knight. He's just some dude who stole an Elemental Knight's clothes and abilities, probably.
He just tinted his helmet.
Just painted himself black. It's the Bomberman equivalent of blackface. Now I hate him.
Oh.
He's just going Robo-Goth.
RoboGoth sounds really, really disappointing. It's like a steampunk movement gone wrong.
Don't mess up my floors, please.
I don't know why you had a tantrum, but whatever. I guess I'm gonna have my evil monologue now. Have to get that buff, the queen, call the wax man so he can wax the floor now that it's dented and scratched because of your tantrum. More references to things the player won't understand. Mwahaha. Goodbye.
What this game needed was exposition!
Here's our next voting options. Nature Planet Neverland, which isn't very natural, it's more like a volcano planet, and Casino Night Zone Starlight. So yeah, vote. Vote.
I'm liking the fretless bass in that music.
Here's our custom parts. We went to the water planet, so we get a bunch of Kappa stuff, except for some reason only one of them is called the Kappa plate, and everything else just seems all over the place with a frog suit name and all that. I don't know why they didn't just go with Kappa suit and Kappa gloves and Kappa feet. I don't know.
Japan place is weird,
Eat your burgers, Apollo.
but we got the game from there. Don't tell them.
They could have just... Why did they leave the Kappa plate untranslated then? Or why did they not localize it into frog plate or some weird thing? Lotus flower on head.
Turtle shell even. There you go.
On the head? I mean, I guess so.
Well, no, I mean for the body.
Oh yeah, maybe it didn't fit. Like that one I can get. Tortoise is a long word. Turtle shell, maybe.
Kids can't read long words.
And it could have been worse. This game series could have been the exploding hero of great justice.
I would have been fine with that, actually. Wasn't the game title in Japan for both Bomberman 64s actually like the Bakugan or something, the Bakuban? It was literally the exploding! The exploding Bomberman! It's like, sweet! I can't wait to put this into my cartridge slot and level my house down.